Chelsea 5-1 winners at the Valley. It does not get any better than that in South London. Born and raised, Liam, first game, flying colours. Simple. It's literally that simple because, listen, let us not forget, when that lineup goes out and we see all that rotation and we see all those changes, and you're probably going to get about 11 changes or at least 10 from the starting 11 today to what you're going to get Arsenal on Wednesday. When you're seeing that 5-5-0, lowest of low blocks from Charlton, not even coming above or in front of that halfway line and lining them up, double teaming the left wing or double teaming the right wing or closing off all the passing lanes through the middle, it is always going to be difficult, especially when you've rotated the front four and the individual brilliance in that front four isn't really of an incredible elite level, right? Gittins was the guy that was really making the most out of the moment in terms of damage. He was doing serious damage on that side and he was creating and making a mess of that fullback on that side. But, you know, all in all, you ain't got that magic or that stardust or that individual excellence to just rip open that team with a nice little dribble or nutmeg and delete people. Literally control, alt, body position, and delete, yeah? The keyboard. So it was never going to be easy. When Charlton set up like that and we are rotating and changing and they're in the Championship, they're not some, you know, fifth tier team, you know. So it wasn't going to be easy. But fair play to us sticking to the plan and, you know, in terms of the manager with the substitutions. Now, I want to start with the team shape at the beginning because, like I said, wholesale changes, and rightly so. You got to look at Arsenal, semi-final, first leg, Stamford Bridge. You got to play your strongest team. Obviously, Caicedo suspended for that game, so him and Santos in that double pivot, they were playing very close to each other. That might be the difference between maybe this and previous games. Those two are playing very, very close to each other. They could literally hold hands, Santos and Caicedo, similar to how Jorginho and Kovacic used to do so, hold hands and run and gallop together in that midfield. Obviously, you saw the back three of Badiashile in the wide areas struggling a little bit, I think, in that first half, getting caught or getting done. Then you had Tosin and Achimpong step in from the back three and also then stepping in line with the double pivot at times and a little bit beyond to try and connect the dots and fizz the ball through to Buonanotte. And everybody, fair play to them, everybody was trying to play those riskier passes and trying to fizz that ball through to Buonanotte as much as they could in that 10 position where it was heavily congested and it was just, you know, there was just no-go zone if you're Charlton. They're just blocking all passing lanes and blocking all spaces and blocking everything. And the real room was the pass from Achimpong out to Gittins and the pass from Badiashile out to Garnacho. Hato's playing in that left 10 pocket today. I actually think he was really good. I'm talking outside the goal in terms of ball control, you know, just good, nice, neat touches in tight spaces and areas where you don't really expect him to be occupying these areas. Very similar to where Maresca would have had him or Maresca would have had Cucurella. So I don't know if that's going to be an ongoing long-term thing or it was just because maybe Liam Rossini didn't want to make wholesale tactical changes as well as wholesale personnel changes when he's not really had a lot of time to work with these players as of yet. So I think there could be a little bit of a just kicking the can down the road a little bit and we'll tweak it and get it closer to what I'm going to do as time goes on. He's not going to just come in here and just say, you're going to play my way and the goalkeeper's going to be in between the two centre-backs and everything's going to just go from one extreme to another. It's just not going to happen in the space of 48, 72 hours.